wrestling fans, FNTrue followers, and members of the WC. Brian Crazy.
JG Styles.
With the FN brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com. Back with an unboxing from Most Extreme Wrestling. Yes, our good friends over at Most Extreme Wrestling, Crystal and Chronic, sent us a surprise package, and we sure were excited to open it earlier in the day. We actually did an unboxing video when we did open it, but unfortunately we did that video outside, and due to excess light and wind and whatever have you, it just didn't come out very good. So we decided to shoot another video because we wanted to be able to really show off the nice gifts that we received here at FNTrue Wrestling from Most Extreme Wrestling's Crystal and Chronics.
Yes, earlier in the week we sent the package over to them, for being such good friends to us here at FNTrue Wrestling, and we basically sent them a couple of DVDs that they didn't have, and out of our collection that we had either just duplicates from big quantity purchases from eBay, Amazon, things of that such, and also an additional bonus figure that they don't know who they're getting. And it was just really cool for us to be able to do something like that for some of our friends in the YWC, because to be honest, we've had so many friends in the YWC that just basically like, oh, we're cool with you, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden they just turned a complete 180, just became someone else, or they started doing beefs with other people here on YouTube, and wasn't what FNTrue Wrestling was about. We just wanted to get in front of the cameras as wrestling fans and talk to other wrestling fans from without the United States and even overseas.
Exactly, and the whole world. We appeal to the whole world. I think JC said it best. The thing about it is, we just want to talk wrestling. We're not here for feuds. We're not here for petty drama. We want to perfect our craft and take it to the next level. And the people on here that don't believe in that, basically they can...
Yeah, this is a subject for another video, but if you would like to see that, you can comment on Brian's videos that he did last week on that topic.
All right, so let's show you what we got, the meat and bones of this video. What came in for Most Extreme Wrestling for Brian Crazy and JC Styles. Should I go first?
Sure.
Sounds good. All right, this came, the first thing, I got two things from Most Extreme Wrestling, and JC got two things as well. The first thing came with a personalized note, which I think is very, very cool. Brian, this is one of the greatest wrestlers never to win the WWE Championship. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are sitting at home, and a lot of you are probably thinking what I thought when I read the note, before I looked down, because the note caught my eye first. The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. What an incredible figure, part of the Legends collection. Absolutely amazing. I don't have too many figures. JC's got me beat in that department. But he is incredible. He will join probably the oddest figure collection in the world with Macho Man Randy Savage, Alberto Del Rio, and a glow-in-the-dark Jeff Hardy. But he will be prominently put on display, and thank you very much, MXW. And the second thing I got from MXW is very awesome. This is also going to be prominently put on display. Probably, this means more to me than any wrestler autographed 8x10 I ever received. Really awesome. Crystal and Chronics to Brian. Thanks for all of your support. Heart, the Most Extreme Wrestling, Crystal and Chronics. This is so awesome, guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Like I said, this is going to go up in a prominent spot, and I'm sure it's going to be a discussion piece. People are going to find out who you guys are, and hopefully we can get, a little more exposure for you guys.
Yes, on with what I got. Like I had said earlier in the video, like you said, we weren't expecting this.
Really weren't. This is so great.
That's what was so great about this, is like, because Brian and I were sitting back weeks and weeks ahead, and we were just like, you know what? We have a couple of, DVDs that we have that are duplicates, and, that we, like I said, we've gotten in various purchases, especially me last month. I got numerous DVDs, as you guys know. I did unboxing.
And every time I go out to the store, sometimes even if you guys, well, actually, we're pointing the wrong direction today, but if you're a fan of our typical videos, I've got a large shelf with WWE DVDs, but sometimes I'll find myself out at the store, and I'll see a DVD that's such a good value or such a good price. Yeah. I'll pick up a duplicate. Maybe JC doesn't have it, and we'll barter out a deal, or I send it off to a friend, or my brother-in-law is a big fan of wrestling, so they make great Christmas presents.
In this case, Most Extreme
Wrestling. Thank you, guys. I mean, you just made two wrestling fans' day.
Hell yeah. Sorry, guys. It's just SmackDown's on in the background, and they're showing the video package for Yokozuna, who is indeed inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Which I just found out is not going to be Hitman Hart. It is going to be Rikishi, Jimmy, and Jey Uso that induct him.
I said it.
Bonus piece of information for fans watching this video.
Yes. I was the one that says they should have let Rikishi and the Usos induct because Yokozuna is their uncle, and it was very cool. But besides the point, congratulations to Yokozuna. He wasn't one of my favorite, but again, he is a Hall of
Very,
Famer.
very, very agile big man. You got to give him credit where credit is due. So why don't you show the fans what you got?
First off, I'll show you the first, which is, again, the Most Extreme Wrestling 8x10 signed by Crystal and Chronix. Basically the same thing to what Brian's is, except for it says to JC. Thanks for all the support and the heart, the Most Extreme Wrestling, Crystal and Chronix. Smiley face. This is probably going to go next to my Mr. Anderson, Sonny, and Zack Ryder 8x10s that were signed. And you know what? This is real cool because the fact that if they do happen to become really big and really successful and surpass FNTrueWrestling, and they get into the wrestling world, we got one of the
first 8x10s.
One of the first of many 8x10s. So that was cool. That's definitely going on display right next to my wrestling figures and the rest of my autographs. And this one is the figure I got was Defining Moments. Goes to JC. I know you remember this day since we're the same age. This one is for you, and it is the Defining Moments Triple H from January 7, 2002. The Triple H's highly anticipated return shows the fans the game isn't over. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely going on my collection. I was in Brooklyn, New York, staying with my grandmother for a little while, and I remember my mom actually, when she was working in Manhattan, walked across the street to get tickets, and they were actually sold out for the show. So I was really disappointed, and when I found out Triple H was coming back, I was even more disappointed. And it was cool to know that, you know, even though that I didn't tell him, Chronix knew that this was definitely a figure that I would enjoy. And thank you, Chronix and Crystal from the Most Extreme Wrestling. And hopefully we'll be having some more, you know, unboxings from MXW and from us to them as well.
Hopefully we can turn this into a regular thing. Keep sending you guys stuff. Keep getting stuff, whatever have you. Like JC said, when we sent you guys something, we never expected anything in return. So thank you so much. This means so much to us. And like JC said, what perfect figures. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have followed plenty of my videos. I am such a wrestling historian, and British Bulldog is just one of the greatest legends to come out of the 90s. And you're such an Attitude Era fan and a New Age fan, so that just
I'm
fits.
A fan all around.
Oh, all around, exactly. And we've always been huge fans of Triple H, Generation X. You being a huge fan of Shawn Michaels.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is just so fitting. And guys, thank you so much. I cannot say it enough. Like I said, we weren't expecting this, and thank you.
For FNTrueWrestling, guys, it's going to sure to be a beautiful weekend, so make sure you get out and do all of your running around. Go out to the park, take your little ones, go play basketball, football, whatever have you. Get out of the house. For FNTrueWrestling, have a great weekend, and if you want to know what Brian Crazy is looking at, he is actually looking at the Great Khali wearing a Broski headband, Broski sunglasses, and the Libro T-shirt, where... that is actually the segment where we find out that Zack Ryder and the Great Khali will be a part of Team Long at WrestleMania. So, woo, 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 you know it. Good night.
If you follow the videos long enough, I'm never left speechless. Catch you later.